Eric Muadh with Muadh.com. It is November 9th, 2016. And here, let's take a look at the S&P 500 because this video is actually meant for myself as a reminder. And I'll explain to you why in a second. So, a reminder to self. So, I talk extensively about this 50 crossing phenomena. In other words, when the RSI is moving below or above 50, expect a big move on whatever time frame that is happening, right? So I have all these videos talking about the RSI crossing phenomena when stocks move above or below 50. Now let's take a look at this here because really scratching my head as to why I did not give that phenomena a lot of credential these last 2 days. In other words, been expecting the market to pull back after Monday's move, I believe. Today's Wednesday. But anyway, so last week we saw the market drop about 2% on the S&P 500. Why? Because the S&P 500 moved below the 50 level. So take a look at where it closed. It closed just about at the lows of the week. Now that is a characteristic of what happens whenever stocks move below or above the 50 level on whatever time frame you are trading. Now let's take a look at this week's action. So right now we are seeing the S&P this week moving back above what? The RSI 50 here. Now if that is to be the same type of phenomena as we see whenever it moves above or below 50, chances are it might close somewhere at the highs of the week. Generally speaking, that's what happens. Remember, it doesn't happen the same way all the time, but generally speaking. Let's put it another way. Because the S&P 500 is moving above RSI 50, chances are this week is going to hold on to most of its gains. So, to be honest with you, I feel kind of stupid because been expecting a little bit of a pullback after Monday's move, but here we are. We continue moving high over the last 2 days. So since somewhere around here this week, been expecting a little bit of a pullback, but you can see today the market has added another 1%. So what could stall this market? Looks like on the daily we are coming back to test the top side of the daily RSI as we come to the conclusion of today, again November 9th 2016. So that's one potential layer of resistance for the market, and also we can see that it is coming back to test the recent break off the highs. So this break here off the highs there, we draw a line from there, which is exactly where we are closing as of today. So depending on how the market responds around here, we can potentially get the next potential swing trade. But again, like I said, this video was actually meant for myself, and it is a reminder, just as I discuss on this playlist, on my YouTube channel, the 50 crossing. As a reminder, this week the 3% gain on the S&P 500 is mainly from a technical standpoint because the S&P 500 is moving its weekly RSI above 50. Whenever the market is moving above 50 on any time frame, be very careful to expect a pullback or a reversal. Eric Muadh with Muadh.com. As always, subscribers, I'll keep you guys posted. Good luck. As always, peace and blessings. E-A-C-S.